Good evening. I'll wait for some of you guys to jump in here. Let's see if people get their notifications. Share this video so we can start. Share. Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's see how many people we can get. Share this out. Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. You know, a lot of the people from the left in the United States, not from the left in Mexico. I wanted to do this quick video before we go to a particular place we're about to visit. You know, a lot of the left in the United States of America, they call it conspiracy theories or conspiranoics, you know. They don't want to admit the fact that is actually happening, and practically they don't want to admit to the fact that it's actually happening and that a Mexican is telling them that. It is, you know, it's demeaning for them. They are, oh my God, no, he's so uneducated. He's Mexican, oh my God. So it is important for us as Mexicans to inform the American public and also the public that understands, you know, both languages, that, you know, this is not conspiracy theories. And it is all in your face now. It is how you're going to say now. And we got the proof to show that they have not been conspiracy theories all this time. And we have been talking about the trafficking of children, the trafficking of minors. I was going to show the other video of 2 years ago that I was in the... I'm about to do a watch party later on tonight of an actual video where, you know, me and Pastor Alberto, we went to a police station or in the human rights station, you know, let me rephrase myself, the human rights station for, you know, for minors right here in Tijuana, Baja California, where we went and put a complaint about 2 minors, they were trafficked. And now the Prime Minister of Mexico, of International Relations, Marcelo Ebrard, the Commissioner of International Relations, Marcelo Ebrard, finally gives an opinion about what is happening with the unaccompanied minors. You know, what is happening with the unaccompanied minors. Finally, he opens up on a big platform that is called The Debate, a column that it was done by Andres Rodriguez. You can find it in social and mainstream media. And Marcelo Ebrard, it says, look at this, to all leftists. This is the person in charge of international relations in our country of Mexico, Marcelo Ebrard, the one that signed the Globalist Compact of Immigration, the one that created all of this, you know, by re-signing the Globalist Compact of Immigration. He is now acknowledging that he has a humongous problem in our country of Mexico due to the policies of Joe Biden. Listen what it says. Marcelo Ebrard, it says, quote, migrants are using minors to enter the United States of America, and then they are abandoning them. Wow. So what is, you guys see something? Should we call this guy a conspiracy guy also? Should we call Marcelo Ebrard, the person that is in charge of our country of Mexico in international relations, should we call him a conspiranoic guy, QAnon guy? Should we call him that? He quoted, migrants are using minors to enter the United States of America, and then later on they are abandoning them. I've been talking about this for 3 years now. 3 years. That there are a lot of trafficking of children and fake marriages in these gigantic influx of migrants. They are. And now, the Canciller of International Relations of Mexico, it is confirming that. Not only the Department of Homeland Security released statistics on 2018, 4,800 fake families were created, but also ultimately on 2018, 5,800, and on 2019, it decreased to 4,800. But now that they know the enormous unaccompanied minors, the head of international relations and Canciller of Mexico, Marcelo Ebrard, the one that signed the Globalist Compact of Immigration, that you don't see no leftists talking about this. This same one goes and he opens up and he speaks and he says, migrants are using minors to enter the United States and then they are abandoning them. The head chief of Secretary of International Relations commented that a lot of the migrants, they have incorporated this strategy with the ultimate goal to enter the United States of America. Then he adds, and he goes, the reporter asked them, so why it is the increase of numbers of unaccompanied minors? And then he says, because our legal systems are exactly the same in the United States and Mexico. It is logical that we are going to protect the minors, so we cannot deport the person that is you can say, the legal guardian, or the one that is accompanying the minor. So, it leads us to understand, he adds, that then later on, the adult abandons the minor. Wow, he knows now the strategy that they're using. These people that they're trafficking children, and they're using children to obtain a political asylum or a refugee. Now our head chief of international relations knows about this atrocity that's occurring in this border crisis. No imperialism, no global climate imperialism, no I don't know what else the AOC was calling it. Climate imperialism, prison imperialism, all of this. No, a border crisis that is occurring. And then he adds, the head chief of international relations, Marcelo Ebrard, adds this. This is why we have designed a series of measures to protect these minors and to avoid trafficking. Look at the word that he uses, because he's acknowledging the head chief of international relations of our country of Mexico. He's acknowledging right now that there's trafficking of children and that they are using children to obtain the political asylum or the refugee in the United States of America. So our head chief of international relations says, we are also designing a series of measures to protect the minors and to also avoid trafficking, and another key word that he uses, that is to avoid abuse. Wow. This is a huge statement from the head chief of international relations to our country of Mexico, and ultimately to the government of the United States and to the people, that they are disrespectfully being so irresponsible with our country, in our country, and that these people, that they work in our country, that they're calling it a challenge, and that ultimately they are denying that they are making fake matrimonies, fake marriages, and also that these people are using minors and children to cross to the United States of America. These are words from the head chief of international relations of Mexico, Marcelo Ebrard. And he quoted, we are also designing a series of measures to protect the minors and to avoid trafficking, but ultimately for abuse, to avoid abuse. And he says, imagine the dangers that they're going through. This is the words of Marcelo Ebrard, the international chancellor, the head chief of international relations of our country of Mexico. Wow. Conspiracy theories, right? They are still. It's not a crisis. Wow. And you know, we have asked citizens of Tijuana, what do they think about this situation at the border? And all of them, they have called it a crisis. People that they actually live in the country where this actually is happening. And they have lived all their lives through here. Amazing. I wanted to drop by just to read you that before I go. God bless everybody that is watching. Follow me at YouTube, follow me at Facebook, and also follow me at Instagram and my channel at Telegram. God bless you all. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country is first. God bless.